just naturally be.
It's just how it is.
We're literally made from animals, so we have that in us. You see something you like, you're gonna mate with them.
I feel like women have self-control. Men, it's like y'all just don't have.
Can you tell me about a bank so I can, get the rest, get your money out? Because I paid $50. It was $25 for me, $25.
He sent me flowers, designer bags, and money to make my hair just for me to accept this date, and I did accept it.
More brothers. And I gotta show it. More brothers. And got him one too. A young one. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this one.
Can a guy have less than you and you with him?
Oh, why you say it low? I ain't hear you. You clear your throat?
Yeah, no.
No, I ain't hear you. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
I'm not. I have to have. I feel like that's one of my.
As a man, I feel like you just should have more than me.
Yeah, because dating somebody that doesn't have more, they're gonna try to make you feel less than as a woman. That's how I feel genuinely. I know girls who are more dominant in the relationship as far as financial status, and their boyfriends try to dog them out just to make them feel like they not that big. And I never want to be a part of that. I'd rather deal with a I know got more than me, dog me out, rather than me.
Don't say dog.
No, but really, I'm talking from because at the end of the day, all these getting cheated on.
You believe that?
That's how I feel.
Men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. You ain't
okay.
brothers.
Well, that's just, I'm saying that's how I feel. In some type of aspect, every woman is getting cheated on. That's
I just was talking to my mama about that. Like, she was saying it's literally human nature for men to
just naturally be.
It's just how it is.
We're literally made from animals, so we have that in us. You see something you like, you're gonna mate with them. Like that's.
So you saying men, or you saying the
men? Men.
Wasn't me.
No.
The women don't cheat.
Men prey on women.
Yeah.
Any animal is like that. They see what they like, they gonna get it.
I feel like women have self-control. Men, it's like y'all just don't.
Excuse me?
Hold on. Oh, no. These random women ain't got no motherfucking.
What I'm saying is,
that's some back in the 60s.
Okay, well, no, can we go back to what I was saying?
That's some back when our grandmoms, they had self-control. These new motherfuckers drop it like it's hot.
Well, I'm speaking for myself.
Right.
I'm speaking
Drop
for
down
us.
and get your eagle on, girl.
Man, that's wild. She said she wants a guy that has more to her because he's going to dog her out anyway. And that's the mind state these women have. Like a lot of women from the community say, and they believe this. I don't want to get married because I don't want to, or I want to make sure I got my degree because I don't want a guy to dog me out and I don't have nothing. They're always thinking from a sense of defense. I got to make sure I have my own because a guy may dog me out. Or a woman will take the money out of a guy's bank account. You guys have seen this. And say, why did you take my money out of my bank account? I see for the past 3 years, you've been pinching out $500 at a time. Like say if the guy makes like, they say he has like 100,000 stash. You're pinching out 500 every other week. And I didn't notice because the bills are probably not that high, right? Or the bills, pays all the bills, food, everything. He doesn't realize that little 500 or something like that. Or she would be taking 2, something that's really not noticeable, and pin it to the side. And then she puts another bank account. This happens. All from a sense of, and then the guy's not doing anything. The guy's not cheating nothing. He's working every day and coming home. And this is a poor guy. Not even poor. This is a guy that has a regular job. So you want a guy that's rich, that's who he's definitely going to do that? That's wild. She wants a guy that will definitely do her wrong so he can dog her out. Because why? Most women feel this way. I want a man making what? Over 200,000. Because if he dog me out, then I don't care. All women that are like her, especially that are the community, a lot of them want a rich man and don't mind being dogged out. That's the day and age you've come to, and it's sad.
So today's story is going to be about the time that I got left at a gas station on a date. So it went a little something like this. It was my 30th birthday, which was just a year ago. I just turned 31. And a friend that I know from back home in Houston. I live in LA, but during the pandemic, I was going back home to Houston a lot because LA was pretty dead. There wasn't nothing to do here. So a friend that I knew from around the way, he asked me on a date. And I obliged. Wasn't anybody that I was ever remotely interested in, but just somebody that I would see out in the club, because I've always been, I guess, what you could consider a city girl, okay? I'm from the city. I've been outside all my life. Hello. Don't pay attention to that. It's just there. It's just there. I guess so when I get to the HOV lane and I want to have two people, nobody can stop me. So anyway, the first sign that the date was going to go bad was, so I knew the date was already down in flames when the mother fell asleep. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm the type of girl where I like a follow-up. So follow up with your girl and let me know that the date is still on. And if I got to follow up with you, that's a problem. And usually I don't follow up. I don't do follow-ups. If you don't hit me about the date that you asked me on, we're just not going. But for some reason, I guess I was just thirsty to go out. So I was like, hey, we still good for the date. Not that I even liked him, but
You heard that? You have to hit these one up with a follow-up.
I was just thirsty to go out. So I was like, hey, we still good for the date. Not that I even liked him, but I was just like, I want to go to where he said we was going. So it's my birthday. Let's go. He was like, oh, my bad. I fell asleep. Just come to my house and I'll drive. Cool. Meet him at his house. I get to the house. He talking about hey, can I get in your car? See, that was strike number 2. Now you got to get in my car. I thought you said you was driving, brother. What happened to you driving? Well, it's just down the street. And granted, it was literally down the street. So I obliged. She's like, my cousin had to take my car. So, that's why I want to hop in the car. So we in my car. I'm driving. Mind you, we're not even fully into the date. This already strike 2.
He got her. He gassed her up to pick him up. He probably didn't have a car. So I'll let her continue.
Now he's like, man, I need to go to the ATM. And I'm like, well, what ATM do you want to go to? He like, well, you know what? They got one. They got an ATM inside of the main event, because we was going to the main event, which is very similar to Dave & Buster's. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll go to ATM inside there because they about to close soon. It's only like 30, 45 minutes. So we get there. He goes to the ATM. The ATM is not working. The one inside is not giving any money. And he like, man, I think it's something wrong with this ATM machine. It's not giving no money out. And I was like, well, you know what? I'll just pay for it. And then when we leave, we'll just go to a real ATM. That was strike 3. But like I said, I don't know why I was just so adamant about going out on the date. Because it wasn't nothing special. And he definitely wasn't nothing special to look at. Ooh, child.
Why did you do all that? I'm shocked. Because that's one of the situations, right? You want to be taken out, stick to your guns at that point. We hear women talk about it all the time. And sometimes I don't mind hearing that. Like when women say, oh, I want this, I want that. Like the 50-50 thing, everybody got to go 50-50 somehow. We got to contribute something, right? Even though I pay most of the bills, it's 50-50 over here because I pay the bills. But that woman helps me pay the bills by editing. It's a lot that goes into it. But you got to contribute something. Let me get into part 2.
We on the date. I just got off set. That's why my face is beat. Okay, I'm an actress out here in LA, so I got a little break. So I'm gonna finish the story. Boom. Now we on the date. The date is fun, y'all. We having a good time, a good motherfucking time. Okay, like we playing games, we talking, we laughing. Just two friends catching up, talking about what's going on in life. Not to mention, we talking about what our careers are. And this fool tells me that he's a porn star.
Corn.
I swear I can't make this shit up. I tell stories on YouTube all the time and on my Instagram, but I got to bring it to TikTok because Instagram got a big shadow ban. But he told me he was a porn star, and I was like, that's quite interesting. So how have you been doing scenes since the pandemic? He's like, well, I ain't been doing no scenes since the pandemic. It's been about 6 months. I was like, okay, so that was already a little eyebrow raiser. Okay. But I ain't judging nobody. Don't mean you gonna be my man. We just having a good. So now the date is ending. He's like, can you tell me about a bank so I can, get the rest, get your money out? Because I paid $50. It was $25 for me, $25 for him to play the games. So it wasn't even like he was trying to stiff me. At least that's the impression that he was giving. Huh? So we go to the Chase Bank. We go to the first ATM. And he's actually handing me the card and I'm pressing in the numbers. Pressing the numbers in, whatever like that. And there's no money coming out. It's like error, like voided transaction, decline transaction, something like that. But it's not saying that he don't got enough money. It just keeps saying like error. So I'm thinking maybe it's the machine. He like, let's go to another machine. We go to another ATM in the same bank. We go to another one outside. Still not working. So now I'm starting to feel like, did I just get my played because Chase Bank? I got Chase Bank and it never does this to me. So he like, well, let's go to the Shell. Like that ATM is better than the Chase Bank one. So now I drive to the Shell, because remember, I drove because he couldn't. He said his cousin had his car. I need y'all to remember these certain details that I'm saying, okay? Because it's all going to make sense when it come back around. We go to the Shell. I'm in my car. He's in the Shell. It's a little busy at the Shell station, and I noticed like a red Impala rolling up beside me. And I'm like, okay. We see Impalas all the time. I'm not thinking nothing of it. And then I see him walk out of the store. But instead of walking back to the car, he walks past my car to the Impala. I'm looking in my rearview mirror and I'm like, that's a girl in that car. He goes to the car and all I see is the bitch head going. And he looking at her and then looking at me and then looking at her and then looking at me like, you know how a nigga be trying to like not make a scene, but all that. And I'm looking at me and I'm like, let me not turn around because I don't need no more drama over here.
Yeah, so I know she probably has a part 3. She liked all of it. Once she seen that woman come there, he created all types of feelings deep down in her soul. Like, here. That started working. That thing started firing up. Like, she got turned on. See, she lying. She's lying with that face right now because she's an actor. She's lying, right? She got turned on and said, this guy's a pookie. He don't got nothing. He's a corn star. Corn. He's a corn star, right? So she's thinking, good loving, and he has girls. All kind. He just showed he proved it. Now, all he has to do now is prove that he's a corn star and that he can get a gig soon. That's it. It's not over. It's not over. He still has a chance. See, was she saying the story? This guy still has a chance with this same girl. Why? It's something to think about. We're going to think about competition. She's seen it all. She's seen he can provide, even though he's not showing right now. She should have left, as I said, at first instance, but she didn't. She's a victim.
Or that girlfriend. Story time.
More drama. Let's hear it though.
Boyfriend, and the way we met was kind of complicated. At the beginning, we did not know each other. It just slid in my DM that his girlfriend said I was wearing his watch. And he said that it was a friend of mine that told his girlfriend that I am also not staying in Nigeria because this guy is also not in Nigeria. So we finally started it on Snapchat. Then we stopped talking for a while. Fast forward to February. He texted.
No, look out for that, right? Because you'll find him. You'll find women in other countries, that right? She's in Nigeria, that want to be just like women from the States. You find them in South Africa. Hell, you'll even find them in the Philippines. I was at a cash register. And I think she was doing it because she was going to the States, but she's influenced by women in the States because she had the lashes in her eyes and she had her hair done with like the you know how black girls have the waves there. I said, oh yeah, I was joking, but I was just here. I said, oh yeah, I see you there. You got the little black girl finger hands. She said, yeah, that's where I got it from. I said, one of them ones. They're everywhere. Let me let her tell the story.
Texted me to know if I'm good, if I need anything, and he sent me money. And that was how we started talking. We're not dating, but we're friends. I said the root of all problems is money. Then on Valentine's Day, he gave me a gift that moved things forward. We started talking on the phone for hours every day till the day he told me he was in love with me. Ooh, that's fast. He asked me out, told me to be his girlfriend, but I told him no. Then he said, okay, we should go on a date. It's in person. This guy was so romantic that he was sending me flowers, designer bags, just for me to ask. Apparently, the girlfriend stays in Nigeria, I stay abroad, and he also stays abroad. So when a picture of me got out and she saw a similar wristwatch, she thought that it was her boyfriend's wristwatch because my friend is her friend. Do you understand?
Okay, so I was wrong. She's not there anymore. I don't know where she's at though. She could be in the States, I don't know.
where the confusion is coming from. He sent me flowers, designer bags, and money to make my hair just for me to accept this date. And I did accept it. We went out, we spoke, but I still refused to date him. Then I went to my house that night. He called me on the phone, we spoke, and he kept saying he loves me, that I should please accept him. And at that time, I just said, okay, let me accept him. So I did. As it was, I wasn't talking to anyone and I was not dating anyone at that time. Our relationship started going well, and I even think his girlfriend knew that he was dating me already. She can't do anything. He was taking care of me, paying my school fees. He even paid my rent. He gave me money for a lot of things, but we used to have issues about this girl. All he kept telling me was this girl was toxic. They always call them toxic.
Now, you sure you didn't put those things to great use? Those cumbrellas, Ellas,
But they never leave them alone. He said she's always talking him. Meanwhile, they've been dating for 3 years, and this girl knows his sister. He told me to give him time, that I was going to sort it, and he stopped because most of the times I would be there, so all attention was on me. So this June, he told me he was going to Nigeria month, and now that he has traveled, he has stopped giving me attention. He has changed, and now I am so in love with him. He's a perfect human, loving and adorable. The only problem,
that man went out there and got with the Nigerian girl. He became a reverse passport bro because he's from there, right? You know what happened? He went out there and she put that whooper snap on him. Pow! And one time he's behind her and pow! And he exploded. Oh! And she used her umbrellas better.
problem is his girlfriend. Well, the girlfriend is not the problem. You are the intruder. And this man that is using you in the abroad. I saw that this girl went to his house and I confronted him, and he told me that after all, I know he has a girlfriend. He said I should calm down for him to come back, that it's just 1 month. This same month, I saw that he took this girl on a vacation, and he sent me money to look good. I really don't know what to do, and I need advice. I feel like when he leaves Nigeria and comes back, he will start giving me attention and he will leave her alone. But do you think that is going to be permanent?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You're a victim. Same as the other woman. You're a victim. Yeah. Just more and more. More brothers. And I gotta show it. More brothers going to Japan. It's wild. It's like they're going there. South over in Asia, for a lot of brothers, they're giving these guys attention. Like, it's not like I may like you. It's like I like you. It's not like that everywhere. It's not going to be like that so much when you come to the Philippines. I'll be honest. Women are not going to drool over you. They don't drool over anybody here. But you gotta talk. You gotta talk here. There, you get the looks, right? Because you're different. They never see you, so you get the looks. You get the women that are more curious. They want to see what's going on. Then they talk to you. Oh, I like him. He's funny. Eh? Everything works. That doesn't work in the States. And I gotta show this again. Because here's another one. It's all kinds of brothers. This brother right here look like a Pookie. Check him out. He went out there and got him one too. A young one. I don't know why they're playing a Pokemon song, but this man went out there and got him a Japanese girl too. So this goes to show all brothers, young and old, got these Japanese women losing control. that's what I'm gonna. That's just how I'm gonna name it. All passport bros, young and old, have Japanese women losing control. That's a good one. That's a good title. And it's true. And you see that, and that's exactly why guys are going over there. Because they realize there's definitely more to life than dealing with anything that's not that. Especially those girls telling those stories in the past. Stay away from them. Other women in the States, but stay away from them. See you next video.
This is the way.
Passport bros. Cash for no.
So he's coming.